Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscribe for more updates, and leave your comments and questions below. I would be glad to answer it. So starting with Solana on the weekly chart, where we can see for Solana a finished zigzag or unfinished zigzag, by the way, where we still have looking for a wave 5 for your wave C. Your wave C should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave A has been already an impulse in the history of Solana, of course, a finished impulse here with a wave A, and you are looking here for A, B, C, 3 waves down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish, of course, as is a zigzag toward the upside. Now, of course, inside this wave C, you want to seek for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, towards the upside. And looking at this daily chart, where we can see our bullish scenario, we are potentially in a double 1-2 formation, of course, for a higher prices, where we have finished an A, B, and a C, finishing your wave 4 here exactly at the 0.5 fib level, perfect fib for a wave 4. Looking, of course, inside at the wave 1 here, we can see inside this wave, of course, in the lower time frames, where we can see a impulse, and after this we see A, B, and a C. For your wave 2 formation, of course, where your wave 2 has hit a perfect level, of course, fib level for a wave 2, which it has hit exactly the almost 0.786, which is, of course, a nice fib level for a wave 2 and to move towards the upside. And this is exactly what we have seen, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A very possible another 1, 2 here formation, where you have finished already your wave 1 and you are looking for 3 corrective waves toward the downside again to move up. Now your fib levels, of course, are a little bit higher for your wave 1, 2, the second one, since of course you have already a higher low here. You are looking as well for a higher low for your wave 2. Therefore, it is very possible that we get a double 1, 2 here, and 3, 4, and 5. By all means, you want, of course, to hit the $134 or the 128 in order to finish this A, B, and a C in a wave 2 to move towards the upside. Now, of course, in the opposite side, we always have, of course, a bearish scenario as well, where you want to see, of course, some lower prices. In that case scenario, if you are a bearish, then you are looking, of course, for a finished zigzag in a W, X, and Y. I'm gonna explain. You have finished a W here with a zigzag A, B, and a C, and then you have finished another regular flat here with an A, B, and a C again, and also you want to look for a finished zigzag towards the downside, finishing your wave Y. Of course, if you want to seek after a zigzag, you want to have an impulse, correction, and impulse, right? So your impulse is a 5 waves towards the downside, where you want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Possibly wave 3 hits the $111 for Solana, and then move towards the upside correctively, and then, of course, continuation to finish this wave Y. After this, you have finished, of course, your W, X, and Y perfectly, and then you want to move up towards the upside. Of course, in that case scenario, this might take time until the new year, 2025, of course, until this move towards the upside after a finished WXY starts, of course, on 2025. So this is your bearish scenario. The possibility, of course, is still higher for a bullish scenario, where we already saw in the weekly we need to finish our zigzag in A, B, and a C, where your wave C needs it is mandatory to have 5 waves to go towards the upside. There is no wave C that it is with 3 waves. Therefore, of course, we are bullish much more potentially looking after this wave 5. Now, of course, if we want to look further inside the 1 hour chart, what is going on inside it? So we are looking after these double 1-2s that we have explained, of course, on the bullish scenario on the daily, where you have 1-2, 1-2, and potentially you want to finish your wave 2 in A, B, and C. And if we look closer inside it, if everything looks really good and fine, of course, here we have to remove this ABC because we are looking for a bigger A, B, and a C. Therefore, we have to come back to our consideration where we see here an impulse for, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 potentially, and then, of course, finishing a wave A. In that case scenario, you see a very clear, well, it could be also here, as we said, it's a mess in the 1 hour chart. However, now the things are much clearer since we see lower prices. We cannot consider this as a diagonal anymore. Otherwise, of course, we need to see higher prices, which could be possible yet, since we did not reach yet the 886 and we are only in the green box of a wave 2. By all means, if you have finished here as A, B, C, which is a low possibility now, okay, you have here a wave 1 where you are looking at a diagonal, and then A, B, and a C. Yeah, seeking, of course, to for this green box where we have hit exactly the 0.78 without hitting the 886, which is a little bit shaky, where we might move towards the upside. However, on Bitcoin, we have touched the 886 here. Since Solana moves or follow Bitcoin a little bit with the price, so it is very, very possible as well that we move towards the downside. Therefore, I think I want to give much possibility to go a little bit for one more low and then move towards the upside. And this will change nothing, by the way. This will add just a very healthy corrective wave towards the downside, where we are looking for these fibs level, of course, where we want to finish a 1, 2, and 1, 2 here. Perfect double 1, 2, and then move explosively and massively towards the upside. So by all means, of course, this is your impulse here, where you have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking for a wave 5. Now, potentially your wave 5 has finished, as we said, and if we look at the volume, your highest amount of volume for your wave 3 was given, of course, here, where, of course, then you have to consider, of course, as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially, this is your finished wave 3, where you have the highest amount of volume in this wave, and then having a lower amount of volume where we want to finish with a lower price as well for a wave 5. Therefore, very potential that we have finished in a diagonal shape for a wave C. Well, it doesn't look really nice that to see an A, B, C finishing exactly here. Well, it is preferable, of course, when you see a zigzag, you want to finish, of course, with a lower low. However, this impulse doesn't look so much strong unless we are having a 1, 2, 1, 2 here, and we are still looking for a big wave 3 with very high amount of volume. So, of course, to be watched the price, what's going to happen if, in case, of course, we get our famous signal where we see 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and then moving up, breaking this level. This is your indication of a reversal, and for a bullish scenario where we are in finished 1, 2, 1, 2, and we are looking for our wave 3/3. So, in that case, of course, we are very bullish. In case that you are bearish, you want to hit, of course, the 886, the first thing to do, and then if it retraces a little bit, then of course you want to reach this low and moving impulsively towards the downside. So of course, if you watch your signal, and if you don't get it, then of course we are still towards the downside. That's it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comment. Please leave it in the comment section if you have any questions. Thank you again. Bye bye.